Welcome back to another video from the Debate Room podcast. We back with some predictions. I think this might be our first time doing this season. We supposed to been doing it, but we never got to it on Wednesday night. But we're gonna be predicting every game from week 4 of the NFL season. I'm back. We are back. Everybody on the pod today. It's not gonna be a full episode, but we're gonna just knock this out real quick. So many games. Not all the games will be long ass talks, all that. Was that crazy? Did I say something crazy? What was that?
Hey, man, go ahead.
All right. What are you saying? All right, bro. All right. First game up, Cowboys versus Giants. This is in MetLife. Cowboys coming off a loss versus the Ravens where they didn't look tough at all, and they made a rally at the end of the game. But I feel like that's more on the Ravens than the Cowboys, honestly. They haven't been able to sustain fourth quarter leads. Sometimes they lose focus. But long story short, who got winning this game, man?
Dak is Cowboys. I got the Cowboys pretty easily. The Ravens and the Cowboys, I think that was just they let off the gas. Like the play calling was a little bit questionable. Like it didn't seem like they wanted to like run up the score. It was just like we got a huge lead. Let's just what was it like 28-6 or something? Like they just like stopped caring. It didn't have anything to do with the Cowboys, but the Giants just aren't good. Giants pass rush is supposed to be somewhat decent. It's not. Only thing that they have going on offense is Malik Neighbors, but it's like.
Can we respect Devin Singletary, please? Can we respect Devin Singletary?
No, Singletary's okay. He's cool, but I mean, just it's not enough, bro. It's not enough. Cowboys should win this pretty easily. If I was to predict the score, it would probably be like 20. Do they score 10? 24-10? Something like that.
Q.
Got the Cowboys. They're going to cover the spread. It's probably going to be like, I'm going to say 28-7. Cowboys going to do what they have to do. They're not about to lose to the Giants. Dak doesn't lose to the Giants no matter who's there. And this is for their season damn near. So the Cowboys about to go in there and roll like they usually do.
Dak's 12-2 versus the Giants. I believe he's won the last 10. So give me the Cowboys and Cowboys by 30.
Cowboys hey, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with everybody. They coming off a bad loss. Well, obviously it looked closer, but they were getting humiliated for 3 quarters. Again, like you said, season kind of on the line. They're gonna beat them by like 30. Like this is gonna be a very, very bad game. Like this is gonna be like, didn't they beat them by like 30, 40 last year? Like
40-0? Was it 40-0?
Yeah, and to be fair, Dak only lost to Eli Manning. He ain't never lose to Daniel Jones ever.
He lost the first 2 games. Yeah, I think both to Eli.
Yeah, so I'm me and Q got a bet right now, not with us, but with somebody, in Discord. We can win that money real quick. They definitely covering the spread, bro. 4.5 points is nuts. That's nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways,
it's bumped up to 6 now.
Oh, well, we took it at 4.5.
We took it at 4.5.
Apparently on ESPN, it's up to 6 points now. So
everybody betting on the Giants. On the Cowboys.
All right, next game up, Saints versus Falcons. I think this is much closer. Honestly, both of these teams look well. Falcons, it's not in the record, but they look pretty good in the last 2 weeks. So Saints versus Falcons, who y'all got, man? It's a tough game in Atlanta.
This gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Saints defense is pretty good. Their offense kind of looked a little bit stagnant from what we thought. Not what we thought, from what it looked like. In the first 2 weeks? I think they bounced back a little bit. I really love the Falcons offense. Like I forgot who said it, but they have a perfect combination of speed and like big receivers. Like I just love their offense. And then Bijan, I think Bijan is gonna have a way better game than what he had. If not way better, just better. I think he'll have a better game than what he had last week. I don't know. I'm taking the Falcons. It's gonna be a closer game, like you said. Will it be high scoring though? I don't know. I'm probably going like 17, 20, something like that. Something along those lines. But what did I tell you? What did I tell you about Darnell Mooney, bro? Like a lot of people were just like they thought I was like trying to be funny, or they like didn't they tried to discredit that. And Mooney is like been hooping, bro. And shout out to my boy Ray. He been hooping too.
I was just say Darnell Mooney's been hooping, but Rondale Moore did get injured. before the season started. And I think that comment was made with Rondell more on the team. But just saying.
Who would you say is the wide receiver 2 right now?
Ray McCloud.
I mean, I don't
Mooney?
really miss.
I would probably say Mooney.
Yeah, like come on now. And he's been a sufficient wide receiver too. But hey, and then this is not gonna give me my credit, bro. I know it's only been like 3 games, but I'm just saying.
This will be
Oh, my bad.
This will be no, you're good. I was gonna say I don't have much to say. This will be a tough game, I think, for both sides. Divisional matchup. I feel like these two teams always, I guess, play semi well together as long as Drew Brees is on the field. I think Atlanta's really got their stuff together since the Pittsburgh game. They look good versus Philly, and they obviously look good a little bit versus KC. I think a couple plays go their way and they're fine. So I would say Atlanta, but with that being said, like through the first 2 weeks, New Orleans looked great. So they had a rough week last week with their matchup, but I'll probably say Atlanta, but I'm not really confident in that.
They would literally like have to bank on getting the run game going. Like I don't see them.
You're saying Atlanta?
No, the Saints. I don't see them having a big day through the air.
I'm gonna go Atlanta in like a nail biter, Only because Saints offensive line, they best lineman, he out for the year. You saw against the Eagles that it started to not like their run game started to not work. Atlanta, if they get everything together and they have one of the best run blocking O-lines in the league, if they get their run game going, then it's going to be easier for Kirk Cousins, do the play action stuff and whatnot. And that's how you're going to have to kill the Saints. Their defense is hooping right now, so it's going to be a close game and it's divisional, but I trust Kirk Cousins a lot more than I trust Derek Carr, and I trust the better offense. I think the better, like theoretically, because the Saints were hooping the first 2 weeks of the season, but I think Atlanta as a whole, like with their pieces, should be a better offense. And Kirk Cousins getting comfortable.
Now, this is probably one of the tougher games of the week. When I evaluate the game, it's like Atlanta hasn't been like a prolific running offense, but we'll be honest, running has been up amongst the league right now. Like they're 18th right now in the league, and they're averaging 117 yards a game. Like that's kind of crazy. Like to be 18th in the league with 117 yards per game is kind of crazy. It has only been 3 weeks, so that's going to obviously go down. But the Saints have been one of the better run stopping teams in the entire league as well. I think they're like top 10 in run defense. But yeah, so I think, and then Atlanta is also not a great run defense right now. So it's like it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of like a style clash because I think even though the center I think is out, the Saints may be able to still run the ball a lot. They've been one of the best running offense in the league, and they've been great at stopping the run. So it's gonna be a style clash. I'm gonna go with this one with Atlanta because they are at home, and I think that they need this win more probably than the Saints, honestly, a little bit because the Saints already have a 1-game lead on them, and then they 1-3 is 1-3 is will be hard to come back from for their purposes in the division. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons at home. Close game though. It's a 50-50 game. All right, Broncos versus Jets. We don't gotta really spend too much time on this, y'all. Like we can be serious.
I got Bo Nix.
No, you don't.
I thought someone was gonna say. I thought someone was gonna push Latif a little bit on this. No, it's
the Jets will win this pretty easily. We just saw the game that Aaron Rodgers came off of. I don't know if that's gonna like set the tone for the rest of the season. I don't know if he just had a little vintage moment, but
it's the Patriots.
That's fair.
He looked damn good. So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, it's just should be the Broncos offense is just terrible. They don't have a good quarterback. Yeah, no, it's easy. The Jets won this game.
The Jets defense is obviously better than the Buccaneers last week. So where you can get that win against a team like the Bucs. I don't know if you get the same thing. The Jets also their run game. Breece Hall's been playing solid. So I think you can just kind of control the tempo with that. I guess if PS2 can lock up Garrett, but at the same time, like Aaron Rodgers has been using Allen Lazard. He's been using like Braylon Allen. He's been using a lot of other guys that are not named Breece Hall and Garrett
Somewhat.
Wilson.
I don't feel like he's been using like the guys on like the outside. I think it's
Mike
really
Williams has been a non-factor. Allen Lazard's low-key been like the most productive receiver though. It's
I
weird.
thought Lazard's like first okay game was last game.
Did not get touchdowns.
Lazard is like amongst the leaders in touchdowns right now from the wide receivers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He caught
I
touchdown.
don't remember him going crazy like that.
He caught touchdown week 1.
I just remember watching the Jets offense and like, bro, this is so mid and it's so old fashioned.
Top 10 EPA per play right now.
That's cool. That's cool. It's just a very mid offense to me. I see the ball, and it's either if it's not in Garrett Wilson's hands, it's in Braylon Allen's. If it's not in Braylon Allen's, it's in Breece Hall. Probably should have switched that Breece Hall to Braylon Allen. But I don't know. This is a very mid offense to me. I don't see this team going far, but if they're going against the Broncos, cool, they got it.
All right, man. We don't have to spend too much time on that. Broncos, their running defense is terrible. It's going to be a Breece Hall game. The passing defense actually is second in the league right now. I think that's probably more so because of like
and the pass rush.
Yeah, that's cool. Aaron Rodgers on fire right now. He's going to continue against the Broncos.
One game on fire.
That's enough. I mean, he looked good. He also looked great in the second half.
He looked good against the Titans.
Yeah, come on, bro.
But again, we gotta remember who they played. Like
Titans defense is good, man. I don't know what we doing.
Oh, really? See, it's just a lot of like contradictory statements, bro. So when I say that the Titans defense is very mid, now
it's very good, but they played Will Levis. They were gifted opportunities.
They were
literally.
They were.
Everybody that plays the Titans, they're gonna get short fields every single time because he's gonna do something stupid and they're gonna end up at the 20. Of course, I'm gonna score a touchdown. I'm at the 20. You already got me there. It's a Will Levis problem, ain't a defense problem.
All right, Steelers versus Colts. Honestly, the Colts have looked terrible. And they're one of the worst defenses in the league. It is in Indianapolis, though.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not matter.
Steelers defense is gonna make AR cry.
And I think Justin Fields can lead a rushing offense out there. Like
their rushing offense is not good.
I guess I think of Justin Fields as a running quarterback, and I'm not really worried 100% for it. I think their defense suffocates AR. Like I don't think it's even whatever. I don't think the run game established like it was with the Bears. So I think whatever with the injuries, especially because a couple guys went down last week against the Bears. I think they'll have their way with whatever they want on the offensive side. I don't think they're as high powered to keep going, but I think that Fields played great last week. That hopefully will keep up here compared to week 1. Compared to week 1 and week 2. Compared to week 1 and week 2, he played great. I'll take Pittsburgh. It was not great week 1 and week 2. He helped week 3.
I don't think he was great week 3 either, but I mean that's not.
It was good. Like he actually contributed
for Justin Fields' status from what we've seen the past couple of years.
We should compare it to the rest of the league, not himself. But anyways,
no, himself.
No, I'm Steelers winning this. Steelers are they're like 12th right now in the running game, and Indianapolis is one of the worst rushing defenses in the league right now, which is crazy. The Bears couldn't run on them, but not
offensive line.
Yeah, I think the Steelers are going to run the ball a lot in this game because they actually know like to attack a defense's weak point. They're going to win this game. Defense is elite. Yeah.
I don't know why you're like trying to throw a shot. It's not.
I'm not trying to throw a shot, bro. I'm not trying to throw a shot.
We didn't know to attack a team's weak point. We just couldn't. Like we tried to establish a run and it just didn't work.
How many times did DeAndre Swift run the ball, bro?
I don't recall. We used Roshan though. Roshan was like better on the ground. So I mean, it's not really.
DeAndre Swift so bad. They're about to start Roshan next week.
You said what, Q?
I said DeAndre Swift so bad. They're about to start Roshan next week.
It might one of the things like Roshan like actually is like he showed signs like he could be a
good back.
Power back.
Yeah,
he's a power back.
He could be an good running back.
Like literally Swift.
That's fine. He got more physicality than anyone else we have. So
but Steelers got to be careful. I think this is a trap game for them. The Steelers usually wouldn't lose a game something like this. They did it last year. Obviously it was for Gardner Minshew, not Anthony Richardson. And they had their full, cast and whatnot, DeForest Buckner out. But I think this is a trap game. I think this might be a sneaky win for the Colts, and right they ship. So I'm gonna go with the Colts. Like on an upset though. It may not be an upset based on the lines, but everybody probably think the Steelers gonna win. But I'm gonna take the Colts.
All right, Eagles versus Buccaneers. This is gonna be a hard game for me to pick as well because the Eagles right now are really banged up. Lane Johnson out, Devontae Smith out, but the Buccaneers are also not healthy either. So it's like it's kind of tricky. On its offense, they only have Saquon Barkley, basically, literally. I mean, well, Jalen Hurts too, but
Is AJ playing?
No. So it's kind of tricky for me with this game. Todd Bowles is a good defensive coordinator. They did just lose to the Broncos though, so there's that.
Nah, they love the Eagles.
I was gonna say
they love the Eagles.
What happened the past 2 years and losing at home to Denver? Give me Tampa Bay,
bro. Hasn't White been like exceptionally like
Rashad?
Yeah, like
Bucky Irving be better than him.
Bucky Irving,
he's averaging like 2 yards per carry.
Bucky Irving would probably get the starting role by
Chicago legend, man. Bucky Irving, man. Shout out.
Bucky Irving might get the
Bucky tough, shorty. Bucky tough.
Yes.
But no, it's crazy because Latif, you said that he was like your breakout player or something.
Bucky Irving?
No, White. Yeah, you didn't say Bucky.
Oh, I did say White. Yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah. He's averaging like 2 yards per carry. So good luck.
You're right. He'll write the shit before the season over.
He won't. He might get benched.
He might get released. I'm not gonna lie. He might be out of that.
Okay, that's a little insane.
Cowboys.
But who y'all picks, man? Max said the Buccaneers already.
I got the Bucs.
Okay.
No, it's nothing too crazy. We already know what's going on here. If they just focus on stopping Saquon, hey, we already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna shut him down. Bigger gonna chop it up like he usually do. And that's it. They're gonna come out probably 28-23. Cool Bucks win. They right their ship too.
I agree with you. I don't know if the Eagles have enough on offense to get it done. Jalen Hurts has looked so very suspect. I don't know. It's like that Super Bowl like really moved me, bro. Like I had him like top 7 for a while, bro. Like it's just I don't know. It's just he just doesn't look the same.
I'm picking the Eagles. I ain't gonna lie. It's not. It might not be many weeks. I pick against the Eagles this year. The Buccaneers run defense is terrible, and they can't focus on stopping Saquon. But it's easier said than done. Like I said, CFC type impact. He's him. I gotta say. Their pass defense, is solid.
CMC catches that.
You said what?
A CMC catches that ball that he dropped.
That's very true.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true.
That ain't CMC type like CMC like at all.
Hey man, Saquon been a damn near MVP candidate this year.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Tampa Bay actual entire defense been asked this entire year. I just looked, it's not good. So even if they don't have the offensive weapons, Jalen Hurts can still have a solid game. Dallas Goedert is still there. So long as
that's number one, because you're not throwing the ball to Jahan Dotson and
yes, you can. Don't worry about it.
Johnny Wilson.
I'm trolling, but they got this one dude. He's like a
Johnny Wilson.
Not him.
You can throw the ball. You can throw the ball to Jahan. Like I used to be very high on Jahan.
No, you can't. Yeah.
You can, bro.
I'm not even gonna troll. You can't throw the ball to Jahan. But I think their offense will still be fine because Bucs defense has been bad this year, like very bad. So picking the Eagles.
Next,
Bengals versus Panthers. We don't gotta spend too much time on this.
I'm not gonna lie. This low key a toss up though.
Oh,
if we being honest,
who do you guys have?
I was about to say I have the Panthers. Andy Dalton literally.
You know what's crazy? Because you would have did that same thing last week if we would have did pick'ems. If we would have did this,
100%.
The same thing last week. And then what they do? Waxed them.
I think the Commanders' offense is much better than the Panthers, even with Andy Dalton. I'm not gonna lie.
Packers.
I mean, no.
Their offense was good. Their offense was good one game. They were field goal merchants in the first game. Was spotty. Everything was checkdowns.
That game was literally
Andy Dalton out the gate.
Everything fell in place. everything fell in place for Washington that game. The Bengals just aren't that good. I mean, for some reason they have the Chiefs number because they match up very well. But no, they just look very underwhelming. After a game that Andy Dalton just had, Deontay Johnson, who this offense looks very capable with the right quarterback at the helm. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a close game. But I'm taking the Panthers. Mm, around that 24, 21, something like that.
You want to go or you want me to go?
Go ahead, man.
26-17. I'm going to pick the Bengals until they win the damn game. I need to pick the Bengals until they win a game. 26-17. Joe Burrow, Jamar, they are all pissed off. They need to win a game. I agree. I don't think it's by any means a given at all. I think Andy Dalton, he's playing Cincinnati. Just in the back of his head, he wants to win this game. Obviously, the Panthers have a lot to play for now because they just won that last game. They don't want to show that it's a fluke. They don't want to show it's a fluke. They don't want to show that the Raiders game's a
I
fluke.
don't know a lot to play for, but I don't know.
I mean, in their mind, it's week 4. They can't give up now. Like, what you talk, like that's
Max.
weird.
Jamar was mad last game. He was pissed
That's
last
what I'm
game.
saying. Take it into this game.
The game before that.
That's like
The game before
Same
that.
thing.
Like,
same thing. We didn't talk about it earlier. CD will have like an insane game. From what happened last week with how pissed he was last week, Dak will get CD the ball. Completely off topic, but I was seeing that with people who are pissed. I think the Bengals win. They have to get a win eventually. They're a bad team, but their offense, or at least Joe Burrow and Jamar, will get them something. T. Higgins is back too.
Like halfway through.
Yeah, I'll stick with Cincinnati.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The Bengals are gonna blow out the Panthers. It's not gonna be a close game, I don't think. Panthers. They're gonna blow out the Panthers.
I hope you're right.
They're coming off a really bad loss. A season ceiling loss, in my opinion.
Came off a 3 bad loss. Yep, man. My bad.
Okay, but we gotta look at how those teams beat them though. The Chiefs, they didn't do it this way, but the previous 2 teams were able to run the ball on them a lot, and I don't think Panthers are going to be able to do that. Their running game is trash. So, their defense isn't great at all. They can't get ran on. The secondary also isn't great. But I think their pass rush is going to be able to get a little bit of pressure. And I'm not trusting Andy Dalton. I'm sorry. I'm not. And Joe Burrow.
Not for nothing, but the Commanders ain't run the ball last night. I mean, was that 2 nights ago?
Let me
they
see.
Just passed on him. Cam Taylor-Britt was getting he been getting fried since he started talking to the media.
No, he was.
They secondary been getting cooked.
Let me see how many yards they have.
Let me not say.
Jaden Daniels doing the damage though.
Huh?
I think it was Jaden Daniels doing the damage. Yeah, no, they had like 100 and some yards rushing, but 39 of it was Jaden Daniels.
Exactly. That's one.
How much did Eckler have receiving?
He got injured too.
Bro, they went 21 and 23, bro. They
got
only 2 completions. Bro, look crazy.
Jaden, I think he's got a concussion. I thought it saw somebody's out.
I don't remember him getting injured.
They gave
Get back game for the Bengals. Get back for the game for the Bengals.
For their sake, I hope they win, but I ain't here for that.
All right, Jaguars versus Texans. I'm not gonna lie. I'll start off. Texans move on. Both these teams are coming off a blowout. So both of them should have like a chip on their shoulder. But it's in Houston. I think the Texans are just a better team. I'm not gonna lie. The Jaguars are terrible.
They're better. They're just straight up better.
Yeah, they're
Texans move on. Like there's really nothing to say. The 2 blowouts were not the same at all, in my opinion.
Jags 24-21.
That is ridiculous, kid. That's ridiculous. I got the Texans
putting an upset ticket already, so I got around my ticket that I already put in. I put in an upset ticket. I took Jags, I took the Panthers, and I took the Buccaneers. I need that to, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I got the Texans.
Oh, you got Texans? Okay.
Yeah.
Vikings versus Packers in Green Bay.
This is gonna be a good game. It's a coach of
the year matchup right here.
What'd you say, Q?
I said this is a coach of the year matchup right here.
Yeah, this I didn't even think about it like that. But if Jordan Love comes back, it's gonna be very interesting. But that's only if Jordan Love comes back. I think
He's playing.
he is. All right, cool. Reed should go. Reed should go crazy. I think Josh Jacobs will go crazy. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a very good game, but I have the Vikings. I can't dispute. I think Jordan Love may start off a little bit slow. Darnold has been cooking so far. It's just I don't know. I think it'll be a very good game, but I have the Vikings. Can't even give you a score prediction right now.
I think I got the Vikings too. Well, I got the Vikings, but Brian Flores got quarterbacks in a blender right now. And Jordan Love first game back after his first game was underwhelming. Now he come back, he could be hampered. And seeing what Brian Flores is doing to these other good play callers and good supposed offenses, Green Bay, I think that's probably fake easy for them already. I don't think they have like enough. I guess I don't know how like I think like the talent gap is like very like massive because I think Green Bay is more talented, but I think what the Vikings are doing right now, they winning on defense and Sam Darnold going crazy, and I don't think the Packers defense is good enough to stop what they got going on right now.
You think Green Bay is more talented than Minnesota?
Name value, but most specifically on the defensive side, like offensively, it's the Vikings clear. Like to me,
so you give Brian Flores a lot of credit for what he's put together with.
Yeah, because their best defensive players.
They got both guys from Houston though. They got both guys from Houston. You got what's their DB's name? Why can't I think of his name?
Xavier McKinney?
Number 7? No, number 7. Who's number 7 on Minnesota?
Bynum?
It's Cameron Bynum. They got Cameron Bynum, Byron Murphy, and Stephon Gilmore back there with Harrison Smith.
Murphy is what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, like it's experience. It's old, but it's experience. Yeah, I agree. I think that the talent wise, like on the offensive side, I agree is like the receiving core.
I'm not high on Green Bay's receiving core at all. Like I don't think.
No.
Nothing
Wait,
special.
Gilmore's been locking up so far, hasn't he? Though
He been all right. He been solid.
They've been playing a lot of zone and blitzing, like zone blitz packages. And Brian Flores is probably the best defensive coordinator right now. Huh?
I say he's one of the best disguises in the league.
Yeah, one of the best disguises right now. So I get the logic. Jordan Love back off injury, probably gonna be rusty. So it's kind of hard right now to pick the Packers. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But I'm picking the Packers. I'm not gonna lie. They're at home. Jordan Love, he might be a rusty to start off. We gotta see how that leg feeling. But I think they're gonna run the ball a lot, which they've been very successful at doing. Brian Flores has done a great job of disguising packages, sending pressure. But I think Jordan Love is one of the best quarterbacks in the league against blitz. So we'll see. And I think they also have a better team, to be honest. And at some point, this Sam Darnold thing will have to stop. I don't know. At some point, it's going to have to stop. And maybe it's this week. I think that Texans win was as high as his peak going to go as far as hype this year for me. But, yeah, that's the Packers, though. Close game, though. It's definitely a pick 'em game. The Vikings, it's kind of hard. It's very, very hard to pick against the Vikings right now. They're a scary-ass team. I'm scared for when the Jets play them. I'm not going to lie. But Rams versus Bears.
I get to make a prediction.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't go.
What? Jay, were you saying something? I'm sorry, I thought Jay was gonna say something. I'm right with the Vikings. I don't even know. Hot take. I don't think Jordan Love should play. I don't think Jordan Love should play. You got 2 wins. You didn't know if you were gonna get. Huh?
I said me either.
Like you got 2 wins, and I get the Colts. We know now stink, but you got 2 wins. You didn't know if you were gonna get it. You got them. You can ease this back in. Like let him play. Let Malik Willis see what he can do. Regardless, though, I think Brian Flores is going to scheme something up. I think
Please,
hey, I'm not going to lie. On the Tennessee defense that Latif just called pretty good was Malik Willis, not throwing the ball.
Bro, he was doing the simplest shit I ever seen, bro.
What was that line?
He had a good stat line, but Matt LaFleur
he was throwing the ball last game.
Against a good defense from Latif. So that's all I'm saying. I don't think Malik Willis.
It's not a good defense from me. This is good defense from the entire football world. Like,
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, you could just go out there, see what he can do, if anything, and then just go into next week knowing Jordan Love's that much healthier.
You mean go out there and lose the game? Malik Willis is not beating this defense. I'm not gonna lie, he's not. What Ryan Flores is doing, Malik Willis is not beating.
That's fine. I guess if you take one, you'll take 2 wins for 1 loss. That's fine.
All right, you said the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
Jay, you have something else to say or no?
Mm-mm.
All right, Rams versus Bears.
I think this.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We are going against a depleted team. They are depleted, bro. They are literally depleted. Offensively, they are depleted. Cup is still gonna be out, right?
Yes.
Not gonna be back.
Nope.
2-2 should not beat us. Like we said, Max, 2-2 should not beat us, bro. They came back against a depleted Niners team. The Niners defensively haven't looked that great. Offensively, again, they're pretty depleted. Rams haven't honestly like looked good to me since week 1 against the Lions, an OT thriller. If we can establish the run, if the Bears can establish the run, if Roshan, if Khalil, if D Swift can give me something, shorty. If you can give me something,
you're the second worst running offense in the league. But go ahead.
I know, but if they just somehow can establish this run, get Caleb going, get him involved in this game, we have the tools. We literally have to have the tools to shut them down on defense. Like, we have the tools. I don't know, man. Give me the Bears. I'm confident on this one. Give me the Bears.
I don't know, bro. Kyron Williams been hooping. Matt Stafford been hooping, gang. I feel like we all should have picked the Rams here, but I gotta go Bears. I'm not doing this. Caleb Williams, 320, 3 touchdowns, probably throw a pick. Not gonna lie. Nah, cut it out.
Let's be honest.
He's never gonna have a multiple interception game ever again for the rest of the season. Stamp it. The Bears gonna win this. 28.
I hope you're right.
I agree. You can go last.
Yeah. I mean, I'm picking the Bears. I'm not gonna lie. It's
so hold on. Time out. Again, before they got on the podcast, before Latif, before Jaden and Q were on the podcast, Latif had this whole spiel like, I don't know if I can pick them. I don't know what I can do about this. Then all of a sudden, he picks the Bears.
I just don't know. I'm picking the Bears just because I think while the Rams did beat the 49ers last week, y'all defense is way better than the 49ers right now, like by a lot. So confident in that they can slow down a Tutu Atwell-led receiving core. I know Matthew Stafford is playing really, really well. Kyron not running the ball their offense not running the ball well, but he's doing damage in the receiving game, stuff like that too. Y'all have a defense where I could shut the Rams down, I think. And the Rams are one of the worst defenses in the league at stopping the run, stopping the pass, all that. But unfortunately, it was the same thing for the Colts too, and y'all didn't take advantage of that. So it's kind of tricky. I do got y'all winning the game though. So yeah. If this is gonna be a game for Caleb, this should probably be it. We said about the last game.
The same fears I had. I guess the same thing I was thinking that we would have beat the Colts with how bad their rush offense was, or rush defense was, and with how depleted they haven't lost people. The Colts offense just stinks. Like there's nothing around it. I would have said that we've beaten the Colts without whatever. All that being said, I'm gonna pick the Bears. I'm not gonna say I'm super confident with it because if you just scheme up something where Kyron kills us, we got to establish rush defense in the first half, not the second half. So,
I think y'all aren't y'all like not a pretty good rushing defense.
Not against the Colts.
I mean,
the Colts. JT went crazy, but it's JT and then Pollard looked really good in the first half against us.
We fixed it up. We fixed it up, and then Houston didn't run well against us. But in Houston, Joe Mixon also got injured. So
Mixon got hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
So yes,
you made the pick right.
No, you're fine.
Patriots versus 49ers. It was 49ers.
49ers next.
All right,
Oh,
Chiefs versus Chargers.
Hey, no. Give me Jacoby. Give me Jacoby.
anyways.
All right,
Anyways.
next.
Give me Jacoby. I ain't gonna lie. If they can block for my mans,
They can't.
give me Jacoby, bro.
Next.
he's also about to have 5 sacks.
This should be the same thing
Chargers.
because Justin Herbert should
Chiefs.
not be playing.
It
Justin
don't
Herbert
matter.
should not be playing.
They don't have Derwin James, the defense. I mean, the
Yeah,
offense.
Justin Herbert. It's gonna be Jacob Eason. Yeah, give me Kansas City.
Do we have any objections?
No, I don't.
Jaden?
Unless you throw
Jaden?
Browns versus Raiders. I'm not gonna lie, Browns. Browns. I
I
mean,
got the Browns.
the Raiders defense.
This is a stink off. This game sucks. Holy
They lose
shit.
this game, Devontae Adams is gone the next day. I swear to everything.
Can we
I
see Jameis, bro? I want to see Jameis, bro.
I agree.
I'm tired of
I agree.
Deshaun, bro. Like it's over, gang. Like I saw some reports that it said like his play is literally because of like he's in his own head about all the massage shit. Like he's ruined, bro. He's actually ruined. Like it's over.
Give a damn about all
And
that.
that's never gonna be fixed. People get the yips, like that's always gonna be in his head. If it's bothering him that much about what people think about him, then like it's over.
This is gonna be the Browns. The Raiders defense is terrible. Their run defense is terrible, and I think the Browns is gonna shut their offense down. I'm not gonna lie. And this could be like an actual good game we see from Deshaun. I'm not gonna lie. Again, that week, what did they play? They against the Jaguars. He didn't even look that bad. I think he looked like a little bit. He was average. So, Bills versus Ravens. This is a tough game. In Baltimore, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Ravens needed more. They needed more than not even. It's not debatable. They needed more than the Bills right now. I'm not gonna lie. They do.
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When Lamar was talking on Marlon's live, bro, it looked like he was super locked in, bro. Like he was very, very locked in. I don't know. I just trust the Ravens a lot. They have a lot of great names. They have a lot of good stuff on the defensive end. Offense, I don't know. Offense will kind of always be a little bit shaky. Henry had a great game on the ground. Great game on the ground last week. I think that happens again. Give me the Ravens, man. Give me the Ravens.
It's kind of hard because the Ravens has been literally the worst pass defense in the league. Like it's bad. The defense has not been good at all through 3 weeks of the season. There is really not much logic.
I don't think Marlon has been very good. Or
no, Nate Wiggins hasn't been good either. It's their running offense looked good last week, but the Bills are one of the best teams against the run and the pass. So it's like, but I do think they can run on them. I think teams just haven't taken advantage of it. I'm predicting a superstar performance from Lamar Jackson in this game.
You think the Bills can run on the Ravens?
Yes.
I think you could do anything against the Ravens defense right now. Literally.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, gang. You could do anything you want against them. I'm telling you.
Ravens were literally giving the belt to the Cowboys. They were giving them the belt.
They don't have a running back. I don't know what that meant. As far as the running
Cowboys also do it themselves. Yes.
Yeah. I would say I'm not gonna lie, man. It's not a lot of logic I can come up right now with for the Ravens winning. I'm gonna pick the Bills. I'm just gonna go in my head. No diddy.
You think they're going 4-0 game?
It's kind of hard because the Ravens need this game. Like they absolutely need this. But logically, right now with how both teams playing, I'm gonna go with the Bills. But I do think it's gonna be a
MVPs game.
Huh?
Man, last year and this
2
year.
years ago, you mean?
It's the Bills. It's the Bills. They're better at every phase of on their team. They're better than them by a margin, even at quarterback.
Okay.
This is my team. I ain't about to lie about it.
By a margin, bro.
I think it's a gap between Lamar and
There's a clear gap.
Who's challenging that?
It's not I don't think it's
no, it's a gap. It's a gap. Playoff performance is the gap.
There's nothing that Lamar does that's close to what Josh Allen does except for run fast.
Lamar has been improving in the passing game,
and it's still a wide margin.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Who are you picking?
Huh?
Who are you picking in this game, Jaden?
I already told you.
You got the Ravens.
Oh, my bad. I didn't.
MVP Josh this year. That's my narrative. Sticking to it. We'll keep sticking to it. Probably gotta put some money on that. That might be getting
It's not
out.
even going
before-
to win that much money at this point. It
We
might not
did it earlier with like the rest of us.
I was gonna say when I should have said it, whatever, when I first started. No, I just
I said it like
I think
2 months before the season started.
Josh. I said that. I also said Hutch, and again, go back to it.
Did I say that shit like 2 months before the season started? Yes or no?
Yeah, he did a whole thing on Twitter. He was like, I don't know.
All right.
Didn't you say J.C. Horn had a better chance of winning Depoy?
No, I
over,
didn't. Bro. I didn't say that.
You said something stupid.
All right, Titans versus Dolphins. I got the Titans. I do think.
Yeah, just skip this entire game. Skip this entire game. Yes, I have.
Put Huntley in, bro. Put Huntley in, and you could actually get it.
No, you
yes.
can't.
Yes.
Titans again. The Titans defense is, they're good.
Put
they're going to
put Lamar Jackson in. Put Lamar Jackson in. And it might be a little spooky.
Last time Tyreek Hill matched up with L'Jarius Sneed, he wanted to punch Sneed. He's not doing nothing. He's putting a box, and they don't got no quarterback. Give me the Titans. They about to get like 3 pick sixes, and that's probably how they're going to win the game. I don't even care what Will Levis does.
I agree with Jaden, though. I think putting Tyler Huntley in, Pro Bowl quarterback, might be better than Tim Boyle. All right, not might.
All right, last game of the week. I don't know why I showed up like that, but Seahawks versus Lions. It's in Detroit. I'm picking the Lions. They're a better team.
I'm gonna pick the Lions too. Seahawks fraudulent as hell.
Yeah, they are.
Hasn't I ain't gonna lie, Gino been hooping.
He has 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. He has not been hooping.
He was hooping He was just hooping versus New England.
All right, maybe. All right. I stand corrected. My bad. DK has been hooping. DK's been hooping.
And busted coverage. I'm not even about to.
Two of his touchdowns were like 50-yard bombs. Yeah,
bro. Like
Christian Gonzalez had him in the box, but whatever.
I'm going Lions though. I just think that they're a better team. J-Mo, man, I love J-Mo.
Boy, we ain't do the Commanders Cardinals.
Oh, I didn't even know they was on here.
Cardinals. I got the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie. Kyler Murray's gonna line up that defense. I mean,
Marvin Harris is about to have 204 touchdowns. Trey McBride, if he plays, I don't know if he plays. He about to have a
Neighbors or Marvin.
Marvin. I don't know. We know him.
Marvin, please.
Mm.
We're not saying like it's super crazy to think Malik did, but it's Marvin.
I'll take the Cardinals against the Commanders.
Malik is going crazy with far less quarterback talent.
I'm also taking Detroit. Detroit is going to bounce back with their home loss 2 weeks ago. They'll get a home win versus Seattle. Even though they got a bad passing defense versus good passing defense, Hutch will get the quarterback 3 times on Monday night.
He got the best pass rush rate in the league.
Someone said Depoy, and someone in the top right corner laughed at me and said that was a terrible
Somebody
joke.
said J.C. Horn was getting it over.
I don't know why you say J.C. Horn.
But John Madden.
He said, well, you said Kool-Aid or something. I remember he said something.
Sauce. Anyways, TJ Watt is a defense player of the year, so I mean, you'll get close match, but you won't get it done.
Who's 2? Where's Sauce at? Not even on the board. Let's chill out.
Is Micah even in the running for real?
No. This is a sidebar. We got to cool it on the Micah Parsons shit. He really can't stop the run at all.
Yeah, in the run, he's actually terrible.
Yeah, he's ineffective unless the Cowboys have a lead. Like that's the only way he's effective because then he can just pass rush. Other than that, he can't. He's not like on a down and down basis. I'm not gonna say he's not that good. Like that's crazy. He's still like a top 5 edge, but I think he's closer to 5 than he is to 1. Like I think Max Crosby like actually clears him like and everything. Like so, I don't know. We just gotta cool it on that.
Max Crosby actually wrecks games and shit. So
yeah, and the whole running thing. Everybody playing cover 2 now, so it's just telling you to run the ball. That's one of the reasons why the Cowboys think because they nobody was playing cover 2 last year, so running the ball wasn't important. This year, running the ball is important, and they can't run the ball. Running numbers probably going to stay about the same because nobody's just going to stop playing cover 2 unless everybody's tired of getting run on. It seems like all the teams that can't stop the run, they always get blown out or beat like every time. So unless people start like doing single high and whatnot, I probably think the rushing numbers going to stay the same.
All right, that was our week 4 predictions, man. Thank y'all for showing love and making it to this point. Follow our social medias up at the top of the screen, and we are out.